Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Retro Antique Tour, a shop hop adventure, Christmas edition, is this Friday and Saturday, November 15th and 16th, with stops in Oskaloosa, Pella, New Sharon, Ottumwa, and Lytton. The Retro Antique Tour is designed for people to discover hidden gems in shops and communities in a well-organized and distinctive antique shopping experience. Get more information at brushedbyjude.com. It's the Retro Antique Tour this Friday and Saturday, November 15th and 16th. Attention, please! We have an update on Santa Steve's stocking.
Ho, ho, ho!
Santa Steve's stocking is going to be full of a prize package valued at $1,000! $500 in gift cards. Hallelujah! $500 in cash! With 20 different outlets to register at. More details coming soon. The Watch Year Opera House presents the Old Man Band this Saturday, November 16th at 7 p.m. Old Man Band has been bringing their good time music to fans in East Central Iowa since 2018. Tickets are just $10 and can be purchased at watchyearoperahouse.org and also at the door. The concert's sponsor is Kelowna Auto Used Cars and Trucks. It's Old Man Band this Saturday, November 16th at 7 p.m. at the Watch Year Opera House. Enchanted Events, located just south of Sigourney off Highway 149, is the perfect venue to host a wedding, graduation, reunions, and so much more. They can seat up to 500 guests. There's bridal and groom rooms, a large bar, and more. For more inquiries, contact Mel or Chelsea or email enchantedeventsvenue@gmail.com or find more information at enchantedeventsvenue.com.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, this is horrible. We got Steve over here laughing. We got Neil over here laughing.
You're probably... I like turtles.
Is that an otter in your pantyhose? Or you just Neil.
Go, Steve.
Neil. Otters.
Otters and pantyhose. You know, if we ever had like a greatest hits reel, that would be it. Neil, Steve, otters and pantyhose.
Hi, Neil.
Hey, Steve, how's it going?
Great.
You look fantastic.
Well, I'm wearing my Hulkamania t-shirt.
Oh, you just want to
You're
rip
a
it off.
champion. You're
Just
a
rip
champion,
it.
and I'm Hulk.
Do it. Rip it off.
I saw. That reminds me. I saw somebody had an epic meltdown. One of the Trump haters had an epic meltdown after the election, and he was kind of a heavy set guy.
Yeah.
And he got so mad that he ripped his shirt.
For real? All that hamburger coming out.
Anywho. How we doing? It's time for the morning wake up here on Steve Shetler Media. It is brought to us, you and I, you and I, and everybody watching,
You.
by Brothers Market in Sigourney. Yeah, right there. You
I
can
see it. I see it.
And you can get their app and go to their website because savings are made simple.
Yes.
Now, you were saying that...
Well, if Mark Schilling's working, he'll help you out with the app.
all right.
Because, he's good with his fingers and running around on that phone.
Yeah, he is an expert.
Well, he used to be. I mean, not anymore, but...
He got beat.
I can't believe that. Anyway, yes.
Yeah, get the app.
Use the app.
Use the website. Use it all.
Use it.
Brothers Market in Sigourney sponsoring our show, our headline sponsor. And we do thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Neil?
Tell him Toothy sent ya.
Toothy is at Oski Dental. You can schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients, going to file your insurance forms for you, a Delta Dental provider. They are located,
Wow.
in case you didn't know, at 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. We
Seemed
thank
like
Oski
a lot of words.
Dental Studios.
Whoa.
Let's go to our Steve Shetler Media copter high above the metropolis. The metro.
Thank
Neil
you.
Crott.
Thank you, Steve. Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Thank you, Neil.
That's not a weatherman voice. It should be more like,
Okay, and the forecast today brought you to by Garden Gate in Sigourney. Today, a 40% chance of showers, mainly after 4, cloudy.
What is going on? My cat has lost his mind.
I just didn't know what that was. What is the cat? Hey, back to the weather. Chance of rain today, high near 51. Tonight, showers and low around 43. Still windy, breezy out there, 25-mile-per-hour winds today. Sunny, partly sunny tomorrow, high near 52. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low around 33. And sunny on Friday, 56 for a high. I'm laughing not because of the weather, but because I don't know what the cat is playing with, but every so often it sounds
lot of
like
noise.
there's, some
Poopy.
flatulence going on in here. It's like, what is that?
So maybe I missed the forecast.
Okay, it's
Kind of rainy today.
yeah, rainy
tonight?
today and gusty and breezy again, but showers more likely tonight. Partly sunny tomorrow. Sunny on Friday. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Hey, nice.
and we
yeah,
thank you, Garden
rural road trip coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, looks like decent weather on Friday. Should be good.
So pumped for the rural road trip.
I tell you what. Speaking of the weather, yesterday, I changed my plans from what I was going to do yesterday, and I did yard work
I know,
instead.
which surprised me.
I did yard work in mid-November. It was crazy. I did a little hedge trimming. I trimmed the hedge.
I need to trim.
I got the weed eater out. I whacked some weeds. Don't say it. And I mowed to
Don't
top
say
it off, just to get rid of everything that I had
You are on top of
chopped
it.
up.
Yeah,
So-
you are definitely on top
Yeah.
of your game.
We better get our current conditions.
Well, yeah.
in. Humidity at 93%. Winds are southeast at 10 miles per hour. Barometer 30.00. Dew point 37. According to the National Weather Service equipment here in the Oski Dental Studios, 39.
39.
38.8
The
to be
Nimbus.
specific. Those are your current conditions. Weather brought to us by the Garden Gate. You know,
Thanks.
they have been proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding area for 27 years now.
Doesn't
Can you
seem
believe that?
possible. It really doesn't.
Well, believe it.
We are old.
It's possible. Let's take a look at our This or That. Goes up every weekday morning at 6 a.m., sponsored by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. Passenger or driver?
Easy one. Driver.
Driver.
I want to drive.
You always used to drive me around in your green truck.
You know, that's funny. I was just thinking about that the other day.
That's like 30 years ago.
Wow.
I don't mind either. I don't mind driving. I don't mind riding.
I wouldn't mind being a passenger if I could literally put the seat back and take a nap.
Oh, yeah.
But it never happens. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
So
Let me
this or
drive.
that.
Yeah.
Passenger or driver. Make sure you comment on that. Go back to 6 a.m. Question of the day comes up at noon on Facebook. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa in Sigourney, 202 North Main. It isn't a real Thanksgiving unless we have blank.
A backed up toilet. That actually happened one time on a Thanksgiving for me. So, had to call Roto Rooter the next
You
time.
have to flush along the journey.
Yeah.
You have
Along the journey. I've never heard it put that way. I love it. Along the journey.
after you get
there will
so
be
far
flushes. Right.
into the journey.
Then you can wait, or
You have to flush.
Oh.
You have, and then so you don't get like a
This is awesome.
so things don't get piled up in the toilet.
Right. I hate that.
You gotta get rid of it every once in a while so it's still flushable.
Oh boy. So what? I want to know what yours would be. Because
Well, I mean,
I'm
I was
guessing
thinking
with
something
green
nice
bean
like
casserole.
turkey. Oh yeah, green bean casserole, beets,
Oh, I love
liver.
beets. Yeah.
the
beets.
ye old Thanksgiving liver and
Oh
onions.
no, that I could skip.
No, like turkey,
Yeah, it'd be
pie,
weird.
pumpkin pie. Yeah, good stuff like that, or a plugged up toilet.
Toilet.
One or the other.
One or the other.
Tournament going on this month.
I hear that.
For the Fun of It tournament, Best 2000s TV shows, sponsored by Colbert Feed and Sigourney, and you know
What?
they are your horse source in Keokuk County. They have feed for horses, dogs, cats, birds.
Cats, birds.
They're located in Sigourney, out by Expos. Check out Colbert Feed.
They're not your horse source. They're your source for horses.
So
gotta get-
our matchup that went up at 6 p.m., I should say, last
Yeah.
evening, goes through 6 p.m. this evening. Sex in the City against The Shield.
Huh.
Who would you vote for in this?
Boy, this has been weird because some of the shows I never watched.
Yeah.
I did get forced to watch Sex in the City years and years ago.
I never
And
really
I never
watched it.
Really?
No.
You didn't miss much.
I never really watched The Shield. I always wanted to watch The
Yeah,
Shield.
I don't
I just
think-
never did for
Yeah.
some reason.
I just never tried. Which
Yeah.
I didn't like that guy as an actor, really. He didn't seem believable. I don't know.
Let's take a look at our overall brackets.
Okay.
So this will finish up the first round. We've got Grey's Anatomy against The Office in the second round.
Boy, that one's going to be interesting.
Breaking Bad against 30 Rock. We've got 24 against The Sopranos. And then the winner of this one will go against Friends. So, I mean, the winner of this one is basically going to get sacrificed to Friends.
Yeah.
Nope, neither one
Oh,
of these is
yeah.
going to beat Friends.
I wouldn't think so. I'm telling you, I don't know which one's going to win the whole thing, though.
I know.
What's going to be funny is if The Office pulls the dark horse
Yeah.
card, because I could see it happen.
I could see that
There's-
happening.
I mean,
There's a large Office
you bet.
contingent.
Yes. And if you are a fan, you know it, and
That's what she said.
that's there you go. Exactly.
That's where all the that's what she said comes from.
Yep.
So anyway, that's our tournament so far. Again, that's our current matchup: Sex in the City against The Shield. For the longest time, I always thought it was Sex in the City.
Whoa, Steve, come on, back that truck up. I mean, whoa, no, so
Sex and
Yeah.
so. I mean, either way, it's not. You know,
well, true. Now that I think about it, what's the difference?
Yeah. I mean, there is none.
Right, because what's the difference between city and country? I don't know.
Sex and yeah, that should be like the follow-up,
Right?
Sex and the country.
They'd make it they'd say it was based in Iowa and make us out to be hillbillies or something. It wouldn't be good.
Hey, have you heard Santa Steve Stocking?
I think I did. Yeah, I thought cops were after me, and then I realized it was a Santa.
Yeah, Santa
Hey.
Steve Stocking. It's going to be loaded, Neil.
Loaded.
Loaded with gift cards and cash.
Yes.
That new promo has me all excited. I don't know who put it together, but I'm excited.
That was great. It has me all excited.
$500 in gift cards, $500 in cash. And from what I hear, all of that goes to one person. One winner.
That's insanity.
Insanity.
I mean, seriously.
20 different locations that people are going to be able to sign up. Those locations will be revealed at the end of the week.
I just thought of something really great, people. You want to win this, so sign up everywhere. You know
Yeah.
why? Because then you have gift cards to re-gift.
Yes.
All your
I mean,
fans,
yeah.
and then you still get $500.
Even if you're a guy, now, spoiler, there are some girly shops that will be involved in the
I
gift
don't
cards.
care. I'll get my nails done.
Exactly. That gives you gifts to give out. So the winner will be drawn. Again, spoiler. Nobody else knows this except you guys in the morning. The winner will be announced on Friday, December 20th. So that will give you time to re-gift these.
Oh, yeah.
Or to use the $500 in cash for your own Christmas shopping. So
Or to leave the kids and take off. Never come back.
never be seen or heard from again with $500 in cash. My cat Poopy is just going bonkers this morning. Hi, Poopy. Yeah, do you know your name? Okay, maybe.
Wow.
So anyway, Santa Steve Stocking. More info coming up at the end of this week.
Yeah, sounds great. I'm pumped.
Also coming up this week, Friday,
Yes.
we've got Blake Jack. He's so handsome.
He's a rough and tough and
Good-looking man.
wow. Well,
You all right over there?
I didn't want to say it, but
We're gonna
you
be
ain't
hanging
a
out
kidding. Man, is he good looking.
Oh, make sure you grab your record. You haven't
yeah.
recorded yet this morning. Blake Jack will be hanging out on Friday at Barn Wired in the midst of the madness of Rural Road Trip.
Can't wait.
So he'll be, I'm sure he'll be singing to the ladies. that are out on the
you know
Rural
he
Road
will.
Trip. So Friday's going to be busy. Barn Wired, 11:30 to noon. Blake Jack, our guest. Live interview, live music. Be there in person or watch on Facebook, YouTube. And then Saturday morning, we're skipping sports section on Saturday morning. Dead time of the year for sports, and they're having Rural Road Trip, so we don't want to be a pain in the butt.
Right. And so, likewise, don't be a pain in the butt to us. We love you all.
Oh, we've got the recorder. Let's go to the community calendar. Our community calendar, always sponsored by Enchanted Events on Highway 149, is just south of Sigourney. Oh,
Oh, look
hello
at
there,
that. Look.
puppy. Who's the good boy? There's a November dog adoption special going on at Heartland Humane. Says, hello, fella. What's your name, Jack? November dog adoption special. All dogs 40 pounds and over. Half price. So
Wait.
now's the time to get a dog, Neil.
But what if I want one that's like 38 pounds?
Well, you're out of luck. 39.5, maybe.
That's that's racism.
Dog racism.
Yes.
So that's at the Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa. Also, keep in mind, coming up at the end of this month, we've got the Lighted Christmas Parade in Sigourney.
Oh, yeah.
November 30th. That'll be a Saturday. You can see all the info there. Pat Militich, your Grand Marshal. Parade lineup info there, blah, blah, blah. I'll be there filming one way or the other. I don't know. Depending on the weather, maybe
Right.
we'll take out all the good fancy equipment. Otherwise, I might just do it on my phone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And then, after that, not to take away from the Sigourney Parade,
Right.
but then the following weekend is also the Oskaloosa
Is it?
Lighted Parade. So bundle up for that one. We'll be back to...
Are we?
Oh, yeah. We're in.
I hadn't heard yet.
We're
I
in
figured I didn't
like
get invited
Flynn.
back. So
Yes. What else we got going on? We've got I think we talked about this
Yes, we
yesterday.
did. No, you
since we
did.
got Julie Tremmel in the comments, we'll talk about this. The Tour of Homes put on by the Friends of the Sigourney Public Library. That is coming up on December 8th. So put that on your calendar. Should we do one more?
Yeah, do it.
Bonus community calendar.
it.
The Keokuk County Historical Society Museum. They've got a little QR code that you want to scan with your camera and maybe donate to the Historical Society, as they are looking to do some stuff.
that's awesome.
Digitize the archive newspapers of Keokuk County. So help them out. Maybe throw them some cash and help out their cause.
Yeah.
Did we get through everything?
I think so.
Let's do some birthdays.
Okay.
Why isn't my... There we go. Hey. Happy birthday to you.
Birthday to my zoo.
Birthday's sponsored by Nikki Leathers at Hometown Real Estate. Get more information on her listings at hometown-re.com. Neil, you want to do the birthday?
I would love to. Let's start with the hometown birthdays.
Homies. Our
Homies, all the homies in the house. Did I?
Amanda.
Is that Amanda Snakenberg?
Amanda.
No, Amanda, have a great day. Happy birthday to you. She's what?
73.
73?
She doesn't look it.
No, I wouldn't have put you a day over 50. AJ Siren, happy birthday. Caleb Wood, also happy birthday to
By the way,
them.
AJ Siren, also known in the pro wrestling world here in the state of Iowa as AJ Smooth.
Oh, see, that's why I didn't recognize the
Yeah, I know.
name.
If
See,
you would've
now
just
I'm
said
like,
AJ
oh,
Smooth.
AJ. I gotcha. Because him and I used to smooth it up, you know what I'm saying?
He's a smoothie.
Yeah,
Huh.
smoothie. Wow, there you go. Celebrity birthdays. Whoopi, who cares?
Barf.
Aldo, no. Whoopi Goldberg is 68.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Go away.
Aldo Nova?
Do you remember that? He had a song.
Really? It's a guy. Okay.
Yeah,
Singer,
Aldo Nova.
who's 67.
Yep.
I do not remember. Vinny Testaverde.
Good job.
Oh, yeah. Dude, oh yeah, I know Vinny. Me and Testaverde.
I was wondering-
Verdi, but whatever.
If you would get that
Yes.
last name.
I know a little bit about
Vinny
sports.
Testaverde.
He played for the Rams. Jimmy Kimmel also. He didn't? Oh. TV host Jimmy Kimmel, 56. Actor Steve.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel crying on. Oh, my candidate lost. Oh, the world's going to crap.
I was waiting for that.
Oh.
The comments made on this show do not
Reflect me.
those. Gerard Butler, 54. If you don't know him, you should. He's a really nice guy. And Julia Michaels, singer. Who's Julia Michaels?
Well, she's actually from Davenport originally.
Okay.
She teamed up, at least in country music, she teamed up with Keith Urban.
Oh,
Coming Home was the song.
okay.
Here, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. But she's had some success on her own.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, she's originally from Davenport, Iowa. I think you skipped over Steve Zahn.
Did I?
Don't forget Steve Zahn.
Oh, I did. Steve Zahn, 56.
Down friction on. Steve Zahn. He's a guy.
Which one is Steve Zahn? I'm trying to remember.
You would know he's a guy that you would know if you saw him. He's been in a lot of movies. He's just not like been the main guy.
Okay.
He was in. You ever see that movie, The Wonders? Or is that what it was called?
I don't know.
With where Tom Hanks is the band manager, and they've got like the one-hit wonders. And
Oh yeah.
they go out on
Yeah.
tour.
Yes.
I
that was a good
love-
movie.
I actually really love that movie.
Yeah, that was a great movie. I'm trying to think of him.
But he's in that movie. He's like the bass player or something in that movie.
Steve Zahn.
so-
I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah. So your birthday is brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Again, special shout out Amanda Snakenberg, Barnwired. She is part of the engine that makes
Yes.
things go
And
here at the Steve Shetler meeting.
There's no need on your birthday to make Steve and I have free lunch today.
Yes.
It's your birthday.
Maybe on Friday.
Yeah. I mean, whatever
Maybe on
works.
Friday.
Whatever works.
And you're not really 73 or 50. You're what you are.
You're not 50?
Not. See, you're digging yourself into a hole here, pal. Today.
Yes.
Today is Wednesday, November 13th.
Oh.
Not only is it the national celebration of Amanda Snakenberg's birthday, on this date in history, 1789, Benjamin Franklin
Yeah?
wrote a letter to a friend where he used his now famous phrase, "In this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes." That's what he said. What, was it
Why did you...
something funny
How do
about
you
that?
put me in
that
that?
thing you do, Sherry Westendorf.
There you go. That thing
Making
you do.
that
Whoa.
is that thing I do.
Doing
so
that
Sherry.
thing you,
Thank you.
do.
Yeah. And then they were called the Oneaters.
Oneaters?
People, they went with O-N-E, Wonders.
Right.
And then that
That's
was the
right.
joke that they were called the Oneaters.
Your cat is
So
tearing
Benjamin
things
Franklin
up.
had that quote.
Oh, that's cool. I don't even remember that quote, but...
On this date in 1940, Walt Disney animated feature Fantasia made its premiere in theaters.
What'd you think of Fantasia? Did you
I
ever
honestly don't think I ever
see it? Well,
saw it.
I think I saw like bits and pieces, and it was a little too far out there for me as a
I couldn't
kid.
even tell you. I have no clue
Yeah.
about
I'm
Fantasia.
pretty sure it gets watched more now. Adults probably watch it more.
Weird.
I don't know, because I think you got to be somewhat like on the devil's lettuce or something. I don't know. Just saying. It was a weird movie.
1942 on this date, the minimum draft age was lowered from 21 to 18.
Huh.
They were like, hey, if we're going to send people off to die in a war, let's make them 18.
Yeah. Wow.
Today on the National Day calendar, it's World Kindness Day.
Every day is National Kindness Day. If it isn't for you, then you're messed up. You should be kind every day.
I know.
Hurry up, jerk.
It's National Indian Pudding Day.
What is Indian pudding?
I don't know.
Okay.
Pudding made in India.
Oh, no,
Or by
see, whoa.
Indians.
Now
Or
that's
are we
getting too
talking
close.
Native Americans?
Oh,
Is it Native American Pudding Day?
I would stop talking
Or is
before
it
I find out.
Indian
Because it might be a very
Pudding Day.
touchy subject.
I know. We could be offending
Indian pudding.
all of our Indian friends. And then it's National Mom and Dad's Day.
Huh?
Today?
Okay, there's another one that should be every day.
I know. It's called life.
Yeah.
Celebrate your mom and dad.
National Mom and Dad's Day.
All right, look up Indian pudding.
Okay, Indian.
You can just speak it into your phone.
What? But we're live.
I know. It'd be quicker.
Indian pudding. Okay.
That was good. That was real.
It didn't do
Your
anything.
phone's fantastic.
Shut up. You got an Android too. Why won't it go anywhere? Go.
Anyway, look up Indian pudding and get back to us on it. Let's take a break.
Okay. That'll give me a chance to look this
You
up.
can look up Indian pudding.
And take a drink of
Let me
my
get-
shake and we'll be good.
But
Yeah, we
put-
gotta talk about
Put a
that.
plug in for your
Hey,
shake right now. Do it.
Shout out to Wanderlust, north side of the square in Sigourney, for their protein shakes. This is a take 5.
Oh.
And I'm shaking off the haters one sip at a time. Get yourself up there to want. It's freaking amazing.
Wanderlust. They are big supporters of Steve Shetler Media. Ooh. Come up for air. Wow. All right. Well, let's hear from our sponsors, including our headliner, Brothers Market. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
The fall is an exciting time at Tassel Ridge Winery because many of the grapes that were hanging on the vine as recently as Labor Day are now wine and are ready for bottling. Our first wine of the season is the 2024 Iowa Nouveau, a very fruity, dry red wine with great plum and cherry flavors. It has had no barrel aging and is all fruit. It's made entirely from grapes grown in Iowa. The 2024 Iowa Nouveau is a great way to celebrate this year's harvest. The 2024 Iowa Nouveau will be available at the winery and at some of our nearly 400 retail outlets in Iowa on Thursday, November 21st. Tassel Ridge Winery is located in Lighton on Highway 163 between Pella and Oskaloosa and is open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 6, and Sunday from noon to 6. Check our website at tasselridge.com.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Bridget's Public House is an Irish pub located at 208 First Avenue East, Oskaloosa. Bridget's Public House hopes you find it a warm, welcoming space that also serves delicious, unique Irish-based options created in their kitchen. And don't forget a cold beverage of choice. Located just off the square next to True Value. Come in and check out the unique decor at Bridget's Public House while enjoying a beverage or food. Follow Bridget's Public House on Facebook and stop in person at 208 First Avenue East, Oskaloosa. That's Bridget's Public House. Locally owned and operated.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more, plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, we do thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media for making things possible. Also, Brothers Market, where savings are made simple in Sigourney, for being our headline sponsor here on the Morning Wake Up. We are doing it live from the Oski Dental Studios with Toothy in the background.
Here's Toothy.
Let's do some things you need to know.
Oh, I'm doing that. Back up, kiss myself.
Yeah. Things you need to know. CBS shows. Do you ever watch like much network TV? Or mostly like Netflix.
Well, like I stream it. Yeah, you know, I mean.
But are you watching like CBS, ABC, NBC shows?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't keep up on it. Again, I'd rather watch like 4 or 5 at a time.
Yeah. So CBS shows like Tracker and Matlock, the new Matlock.
That seems weird.
Yeah, with Kathy Bates as Matlock. They are actually doing pretty good audience-wise, bringing in 15.2 million and 13.2 million people respectively. So
wow.
Those shoes off to a good start.
Wow.
Or shows off to a good start. Speaking of TV shows, mid-season lineup at ABC going to feature a mix of some Hulu series that they're bringing over to ABC. See, I don't do Hulu.
Okay.
You do Hulu?
Yeah.
Are you Hulu?
We
Hulu?
Hulu.
Are you Hulu?
Yes, we do Hulu. I'm trying to think what is on Hulu that we...
Well, they've got Shifting Gears, The Rookie, Abbott Elementary... are evidently Only Murders in the Building going to be coming over to ABC.
See, they did that last winter also with Murders in the Building. They played like the first season, and then you're all like, oh, I got to see what happens.
Yeah.
Got to go to Hulu.
Sure.
So they're doing that. They're playing it on...
They know what they're doing.
Yeah. They want you to sign up for streaming.
Get their streaming service. Let's go to Gladiator 2.
Oh, yeah.
That is getting some early buzz. Denzel Washington getting some buzz for his role in early reviews of Gladiator 2.
He's in Gladiator 2?
I guess. Huh. It's about to hit theaters. 87-year-old director Ridley Scott says he's got at least one more movie in him. His next one is going to be a biopic of the Bee Gees. That'd be an interesting way to go out.
Yeah.
I'm going to retire after doing a movie about the Bee Gees. So.
Everybody wants to see that.
Let's go to some serious news.
You can't go serious after the Bee Gees. What is wrong with us? Oh, the dogs are barking at us.
Boeing.
Oh, yeah?
The Boeing. Boing. Boing. The Boeing employee. Boing. The Boeing employees that were on strike for all those weeks went back to work yesterday.
Thank
Good
God.
job.
Good.
Way to get back to work, you bums.
Good.
They were offered like a 35% raise increase, and they rejected it.
Well, I would too. 37 is like the lowest.
Yeah, 36.5.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the dog weight.
Dog racism. I tell you what.
Let's go to some guy named Jack Teixeira.
Oh?
I am not familiar with him, but he was sentenced to 15 years in prison yesterday for sharing classified documents on the Ukraine and North Korea. So shame on you, Jack. Bad name.
Here's a little side note, and Neil's wondering if wisdom, knowledge type of thing.
Wisdom, knowledge.
Maybe, you ever think maybe the internet, social media, and everything involved, I think maybe that was a bad idea.
For just the world in
know,
general?
Yeah. I mean, now you can leak stuff, and I don't know. I tell you what, it ain't easy anymore.
I wouldn't have a job, though, if it wasn't.
I know.
for some-
As soon as I started into that, I'm like, well, wait, don't go too far with that. So,
by the way, on one of my, I think it was like successful farming videos yesterday, or living the country life.
Yeah.
Somebody who doesn't, I don't know if they've ever commented. I don't even know what their name is. They commented under one of those videos saying, basically complaining about the ads that I have. It's like, it's how I make my living. Is selling the advertising. If I did it for free without the advertising, then I'd just be doing it for free.
Right.
And I wouldn't have an income. So there's your answer to that person. That's why there's ads. So I can,
it's like
make a living.
It's like TV, radio, everything.
Yeah. Anyway, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for the 60th anniversary of that animated special.
60?
60 of them.
Wow.
A special 75-minute edition of the... What, were you going to get like...
Wait, is there like hidden clips that never were shown before? Yes!
Maybe it'll be a blooper reel at the end.
Rudolph comes walking by. That'll be awesome.
Yeah. Have you watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer lately?
Oh, not... Probably 5 or 6 years ago, maybe.
You should watch it just to see how, other than Clarice... everybody in that movie is just a jerk.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that part. Yes.
Jerks.
Yeah.
Like, nobody is likable in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Anyway.
Well, except for Santa.
No, he's even kind of a jerk. No. Everybody's a jerk in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Anyway, that bonus never-before-seen edition.
That is weird.
Will air Friday, December 6th on NBC. So put that on your calendars. Here's sports news.
Yes, tell me about it.
Jerry Jones considering hiring Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
To replace Mike McCarthy as coach of the Cowboys.
Oh, I figured.
Can you imagine seeing Bill Belichick as the coach of the Cowboys?
No. I mean, that would... Amazing.
In reality, it would be pretty crazy.
Really? Good crazy or bad?
An interesting crazy.
Okay, cool.
Bill Belichick's just kind of this grumpy old curmudgeon.
Yeah, I know the name, but I don't...
That used to coach Tom Brady and the Patriots to all those Super Bowls. He retired here, I don't know, a couple years ago. So they might bring back Grumpy Bill to be the
Jones
Cowboys.
Is still ahead of that?
Jerry Jones. He's like 492 years old.
No kidding. Maybe they just need a whole restructure.
Maybe. Can you imagine how much money the Cowboys are worth? If they were to sell the Cowboys, how many billions of dollars?
Isn't that crazy how much they're worth, but they're not even any good?
I know. Yeah.
I don't know much about sports, but I've heard a lot of people complaining that the Cowboys are not doing well. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't watch the NFL.
I'm not
so
just trying to start anything.
Let's go to the X-Files. David Duchovny blames himself for a failure of friendship during his time filming the X-Files with Gillian Anderson. He said they were so busy, and it was such a blur, there would be weeks when they didn't talk to each other off camera.
Oh, no. Well, who cares? She was weird. I mean, why
she
would
was kind of different
Well,
looking.
she was. I don't know. She was too serious.
Chris Pratt... If I have a favorite actor, it's Chris Pratt.
No kidding.
Just because I know he's conservative at heart.
Yeah.
And he is kind of anti-Hollywood.
Right.
Yeah. And
Well,
he
that's cool.
just seems like a good guy. Chris Pratt and Catherine Schwarzenegger Pratt. They're parents
Say
again.
what?
They've got 3 kids now. They've got a new little baby boy, Ford.
Oh. Ford
Pratt. He's gonna drive a Ford. His full name is Ford Fitzgerald Schwarzenegger Pratt. Why did they keep the Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
You're the dad, Chris, not...
Well, because he's not going to make it famous unless he's got both names. I mean...
Hi, I am Ford Fitzgerald Schwarzenegger Pratt.
You suppose he talks like that?
I bet he came out talking like
Yeah.
Arnold. It like skipped a generation.
Exactly. He didn't cry. He was like, I'll be back.
He cries like, va, va. And he's got muscles.
Right?
It's a muscular baby.
No.
Ah. Give me my bottle.
That's what I'm going to be
To
like
the
when
chopper.
I'm going to sound just like that when I'm like 95 in a nursing home. Give me my bottle.
Change my diaper.
I ain't wearing diapers when I get there. Just telling you.
Commando. Going commando. Or camo.
Camo commando.
Research down in Australia, mate, seems to indicate that putting LED lights on the underside of surfboards and kayaks could deter great white shark attacks.
Or bring them to you.
Yeah.
Hey,
we
look
are.
at this. I'm right here. Come eat me. Maybe put them on your friend's board and
see what happens first.
Wow.
CNN anchor Chris Wallace. I think he kind of talks like that. I don't know. I could be thinking of somebody else. Chris Wallace announcing on Monday he's going to be leaving CNN next year to pursue some independent broadcasting options. I hear Steve Shetler Media is going to hire. No, I'm kidding.
Probably would.
What's that?
They probably
Yeah.
would.
Chris Wallace is going to be here next year. He's just keeping the seat warm, pal.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Let's go to President-elect Trump meeting with current President Joe Biden. It went like... he didn't even know the election took place. He's meeting Biden today at the White House. He'll be like, what are you doing here? Future First Lady Melania Trump. I don't know if she's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, right.
In female
Is she
form.
related or
is passing on meeting with the current First Lady, Jill Biden.
Oh.
It supposedly conflicts with a publicity stop for her new memoir.
In other words, she's afraid they're going to get into a cat fight.
Leonardo DiCaprio, he turned 50 over the weekend. Evidently, he had quite the little shindig. People like Brad Pitt, Katy Perry, Tobey Maguire, Robin Thicke, Odell Beckham Jr., Tyga, Tayane Taylor, Jamie Foxx, Bill Maher, a bunch of other famous people were there. And they had a heck of a time.
So, in other words, he's taking credit for the party we threw that weekend and calling it his own?
Yeah, I guess. Duh. And then back to sports. John Robinson, longtime football coach for both USC and the LA Rams.
Oh, yeah.
Died last week.
That wasn't a way to start that. Sorry. I don't know anything about sports.
He was 89.
Oh,
he
sorry to
did.
hear that.
Shall we go to the impossible?
Should have went there.
Today's impossible question.
I think that's Patrick Starr from SpongeBob SquarePants.
35% of people polled. So they polled 35%. What does that mean?
They poll.
They polled you. I'm going to poll you.
If you had hair, you'd pull their hair.
35% of people polled say they do this if they're having a hard time falling asleep. What is it? Other than Neil, what do you do? Let's take a look at the comments. Get away from this bad man. You're a bad... Bubby, good morning. Patrick, good morning.
Man.
Sandy, Dan all the way down at number 4 on the good mornings. Dan must have been sleeping in. Sherry Amber, Sherry Jan, Julie Amber, Julie Jackie, Cindy Nancy, Eloise, Sherry Anthony, Pat Anthony, Amber.
Wow, you're right. Like you said yesterday, the Sherrys always seem together.
They do.
And I seen Mr. Schilling in the comments.
Oh,
about
yes.
Indian pudding. I did look it up. Indian pudding. It's a baked custard with milk, butter, molasses, eggs, spices, and cornmeal. I don't know if it sounds good or not, or it almost sounds like
baked custard.
Yeah, I don't.
It doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world.
No, sounds like something an Indian would make. I don't know.
But we haven't figured out if it's Indian, like from the country India, or if it's Native American Indians,
or if it's just called
Indian pudding.
Racist.
Racist.
Just call
pudding.
it racist pudding.
Wow. Okay.
Everything is racist in this world.
It is.
35% of people polled
It means they were questioned, asked.
say that they do this if they're having a hard time falling asleep. What is it?
I'm gonna say turn on the TV.
It's getting a snack.
Crap, I really was gonna go with that, but that was my go-to. But I apparently can't go to sleep a lot throughout the night because I get a lot of snacks throughout the night.
What?
No matter what.
If you can't fall asleep, what's your go-to snack?
My go-to snack.
Oreos?
No.
Indian pudding?
No, not Indian pudding. Definitely not. If you get some of that Philadelphia cheesecake pre-made in the tub, it's phenomenal. I can just eat that by the spoon. Yeah.
Speaking of snacks, I know a long time ago there was something I think you and I talked about where you can buy people buying pies.
Yeah.
Do you remember us talking about that at one point?
I remember. You got to give me more.
I don't know. Just buying pies, like pre-made pies at the store.
Oh, okay.
Where you bring home and you just put them in the oven. Stacy and I had a cherry pie, a pre-made cherry pie bought at the store. I don't know what the brand was, but it was
it was good.
Fantastic.
Really?
It was we bought it at Brothers Market.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Phenomenal.
Those are good.
So get a snack if you can't sleep.
Before we get weird, which we're running late already, you want some Thanksgiving facts or you just want to get weird?
I don't care.
All right, Thanksgiving facts, $321. That is the average person spending over the 5-day Thanksgiving weekend.
Wow.
Why?
Yeah, what?
$321.
Okay.
10 hours. Yeah, get that recorder. Play that recorder, white boy.
Play that
funky recorder, white boy. That's racist towards white people.
I know.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Right? Everything is. You're right. Everything is racist. This is red. Red, I tell you.
Play that red recorder, white boy.
No, it just stopped.
Well, you got it's that back hole.
I always try to plug the back.
The black racist.
Wow. Let's go on. Or just save that for the files of Thanksgiving later. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, let's do that.
Maybe next 2 weeks sometime.
Yeah.
Let's get weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Let me hit the weird button. In the weird Russia.
Oh yeah.
Do
it.
Russia is outlawing child-free propaganda. So long story short, Vladimir Putin wants the women of Russia to have more children. And they say basically anything propaganda-wise saying to not have children is now outlawed. Everything is pro-children in Russia. So have more kids. Obviously they're losing a lot of soldiers in the war with Ukraine. So they need to repopulate the army.
That's just messed up.
So, it's
not like it's a
good,
horrible thing.
It's good to have kids.
Yeah, but it's to be mandated like that.
Yes. Have more kids.
Wow.
In Russia. Let's go to the National Toy Hall of Fame in Rochester, New York. They're announcing this year's inductees.
Oh.
See if you're familiar with any of these. My Little Pony.
Oh, my sister used to have them.
My Little Pony. Transformers going to be inducted.
Well, I would think.
And then the game Phase 10.
Oh.
Are you familiar with Phase 10?
I am familiar with it and no good at it.
I remember... I don't know. I don't remember playing it.
It was hard for me to learn. But I'm stupid.
It's okay, Neil.
I don't get stuff sometimes. Sometimes that take a while.
Phase 10. How about... Before we dig ourselves deeper into that hole...
That was a perfect, though. Well...
Yeah, it's all right, Neil. You just play your recorder. Poopy! 77-year-old slice of cake up for sale. I like cake.
I like cake.
And I like turtles. A 77-year-old slice of cake from Queen Elizabeth II's wedding to Prince Philip was auctioned for $2,800.
Oh, boy.
Evidently, they must have kept this in the freezer.
I hope so.
Yeah. It's auctioned off for $2,831.
What? A piece of cake. Hopefully it didn't make it to Jay Peterman's office because Elaine would eat it. You got to be a Seinfeld fan to get it.
Let's go to Uber. Uber Eats.
I like it. Oh.
So this story starts with this. Just another Friday night with Uber Eats. That was the scene last weekend at the Galveston Yacht Basin. Where are we going with this? Let's go to Files of Law and Disorder.
It's called pre-reading.
Well, evidently, they say an Uber Eats food delivery ended up at the bottom of the Galveston Bay.
Oh.
So that was...
Oh, so he's stupid.
In Files of Law and Disorder, a driver killed 35 people and injured another 43 when he deliberately rammed his car into people exercising at a sports center in the southern Chinese city of Zhuhai, China.
They got great sushi there.
Police detained a 62-year-old man identified only by his family name of Fan, F-A-N. Authorities say he was discovered in the car with a knife with wounds to his neck after he was...
So he must have drove in there and then was trying to end it.
Yeah, he killed a bunch of people and was trying to kill himself. Unconscious, receiving medical care. Fan, the guy, was dissatisfied with the split of financial assets in his divorce. So he went on a murderous spree with his car.
I was going to say, did the place where he killed all these people have anything to do with?
I don't think so.
Wow, what's wrong with people?
Fan was not a fan.
Man.
He's a bad...
That's just...
Bad man.
He's a bad man, that fan.
Bad man fan. Where did my something to make you smile go? It's in here somewhere. Entertain the people.
I don't know, but I just got I got a chunk of chocolate there.
A chunk of chocolate.
That was good. I'm telling you what, get you one of them.
Oh, there it is. Now I gotta find the rest of it. I found the first half. Oh, there.
Is it that hard to see?
Are you making fun of my dog Stella?
No.
Something that makes you smile.
Something to make you smile is brought to us by Dr. Stacy Freeze at Lifetime Dental Solutions for all things dental. Extraction. You need any teeth extracted or anything?
I would love to.
Pediatrics, cleanings, implant crowns, all sorts of fun stuff like that. Go to Dr. Stacy Freeze Lifetime Dental Solutions. They bring us something to make you smile. This might make you smile.
Not
already,
me.
if you want to read this full... What?
You can't hear me because Steve pushed my mic off the... Like, he just came over and was like... Brr. Go on.
A team of researchers has found that grocery stores that remove items about to expire, donate them to food banks, and fill up the space with fresher inventory, actually get more revenue from sales and earn higher profits.
I don't understand how they get more revenue, but I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Food banks,
and I don't know if keeping, just the fresher, newer stuff always, cycling through stuff.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea.
So there you go. We'll keep that one short just because it's already been posted. You can read that story in full on Facebook at Steve Shetler Media.
So you had your hand up like, I want to tell you something. Listen here. You don't want to miss what we got coming next.
What is next?
What is next?
Duh. 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 Duh.
Duh! Let's go to the duh. A fugitive suspected of killing a man in Tennessee and then trying to cover it up with the story about a cliff and a bear has been apprehended in South Carolina. Police say Nicholas Hamlet, 45, called 911 back on October 18th, claimed he had been injured in a fall from a cliff while running from a bear. He gave his name as Brandon Andrade, and when authorities arrived at the site, they found a body with Andrade's ID. So he killed the guy. And then he claimed to be the guy.
Awesome.
Investigators said Hamlet had stolen the ID and used it before. The body, they said, was that of 34-year-old Stephen Douglas Lloyd. This is getting confusing. Lloyd had mental health issues, had been living on the streets.
Oh, my.
So where does the other guy come into this story? Hamlet was also wanted for a parole violation in Alabama, where he was charged with attempted murder and kidnapping, sentenced to 20 years after pleading guilty to a lesser charge of felony assault.
Huh. Well, there you go.
Interesting.
There's that.
I'll push you off. Oh. Excuse me. Whew. That happened earlier. Let's take one last look at our forecast. Neil, let's go back to Chopper 10 in the skies high above Sigourney.
And one last look at your forecast. 40% chance of showers today. My helicopter sounds sick. And a high near 51. Oh, now we're going fast. Look out, everybody. 51 for a high today. Tonight, 43. Partly sunny. We are going down 52. Goodbye, everyone. Tell my dog I love him.
Is that your forecast? Brought to us by the Garden Gate. You know, they've been proudly serving Keokuk County for 27 plus years, Neil.
I see that, and I'm very happy for them.
Brothers Market sponsors our show. Thanks to Rick Landgrebe and all the fine folks like Mark Schilling. The friendly smile of Mark Schilling.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
When he's not sharing and liking and commenting on Steve Shetler Media, he's working at Brothers Market. I don't know where he works more. At Brothers
Right?
Market or on Steve Shetler Media.
Let's not get him in trouble. He might do both at the same time. So maybe we should just leave Mark alone.
We're broadcasting live from the Oski Dental Studios. Thanks to them, 641-673-4845. Looking up at the video schedule for today, we've got In Remembrance Of at 8 a.m. here just in a few minutes. What else we got coming up? Country music news. We do have that.
Oh, good.
At 5 p.m. Successful farming at 5:30. And then that's
about it?
Kind of it.
What?
Like I mentioned yesterday, it's just we're in a chilled out time of the year right now.
Yeah, getting ready for Old Turkey Day.
Didn't last year we have like a turkey sound effect that I ran into the ground?
Yeah, I think we did.
I tend to do that. I tend to think
you do
something's...
not.
I tend to think things are funny, and then I just do it way too much.
You know what, though? As long as you and I think it's funny, we don't care about everybody else. There you go. Poison King. Case in point. How did I do that? Case in point. Point in case. I don't know what to do.
Well, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
Neil.
we gotta go.
I love you.
I love you?